Hey guys, Keith here, Two Guys How To's and the Fish Kingz with the Z. And we're running this down at the pond, and I'm running a 4-aught Eagle Claw hooks. You can get them in 2-aught, 3-aught. I like a 4-aught hook, but it's weedless. It's a rig hook. You can run Texas rig or whatever type of rig, whatever state you live in you want to call it. But this crook here is in it, and it'll hold this head of the worm up on there, or the salamander. But I'm going to show you how to run one of these salamanders. Basically, you're just going to take the tip of it right at its nose and put it right down on the tip of that hook and push it down. Keep it centered, don't bust it, and go down to right when you get about the throat on the lizard, and you can see it's got eyes here. You want to pop that hook out the bottom of its throat and push it up, and as you push it, you spin it just over that crook, and you can see where it'll go up over top that crook, and you can pull it back down. I pushed it up just to show you guys, but you can pull it down and set it in there, and that hook hides the knot and everything else. And then at that point, you just got the worm like this. You just take the sharp end of the hook and put it right into the belly of that either shad, or just today we're using a lizard. And I always call it pet the cat. If you pet the cat like this, and you don't get hooked up, it doesn't, poke your finger, you're good. Because when that fish bites it, it's going to rip through that little gummy, soft lizard or worm or whatever you're using, and you got them. So that's how you run these. And if you want a little more weight, you can put a pinch weight or a torpedo weight on the front of this before you tie the hook on. Again, how to hook these up, you just take that 4-aught hook, and I'm going to stand back. But I'm going to try to be as close as I can to it to show you guys. And you take that underbelly of that salamander, and you just want to take the tip of its nose right there, right in its mouth and nose area, and put it right on the tip of that hook. And we're going to put it right down on there. And right when it comes about its throat area on the underside, the underbelly of it, you can see the eyes are on the top here. We're going to pull it out. You're going to pull it out right on that underbelly of its throat, and just slide this thing up. What you do is you slide it up till it hits that crook right there. And we're just going to slide it. Sometimes I twist it a little bit. You want to be careful, because you want to get that head up over top that knot on top of that hook as well, and through the crook. So I just finagle it real gently. My fingers are covering it up. I'll do it this way for you. And you pull it up on there, and you get it up, and it takes a little bit. I'll keep my fingers out of the way. This one's a good set. This is a good long set. This is going to take the head, and you see how the head popped out of that hook. The neck did, and I'm just going to pull it back down gently to cover up that knot and that crook. It'll sit right on that crook like a shelf. Let me see if I can show you guys without blocking it. And that goes up in there like that. And that's a nice set right there. And then since the hook is heavy, we hook it into that belly. Like I said, pet the cat. Don't have it come through. And that hook is on the bottom, and it's making that thing run like that. Where the top part, where you can see the eyes and everything else, are going to run on the top. So when they come up behind this thing and they grab it, they actually push through that top back, and the hook punches through. We're going to weed it. We're going to hook it up weedlessly. So you're going to take it and you're going to put its mouth right down the tip of that hook. And you're going to push it down to right about when you get to his throat area. Spin it around. And you can see these have a top and a bottom. And we're going to pop it out his throat. That way its head, it's kind of sitting like that. And you can see that's the front, and that's the bottom of it. That's his belly. And you just push that up. Push that up through that crook. And it'll hide that knot in that 90-degree angle. See, it sits right in there, so the fish can't pull it back down. And you just run that hook, with the barb right inside the belly. You don't want to push it through its back, but you want to hide it inside there. That way it's completely weedless. This thing will skip across lily pads, thick, even it'll come out of the cattails, and algae really won't stick to it. Till next time, Keith with the Fish Kings, two guys how-tos, and get you some of it. Bloopy. Yep. The 2 out. Cut. Cut. Hey guys, Keith here with Fish Kings with a Z and two guys how-tos. Two on the take over. Nada, senor. Not liking the bird.
I'm not a pig, I'm a lawyer.